To maximize ORPHIE and Magus's damage and team buffs, we need to understand exactly how her kit works. At max core skills, she gains a crit rate increase of 25% and an aftershock damage bonus of 85% intrinsically. A big thing to note is that all of her attacks are considered aftershock damage and count as triggering an aftershock. If you look on her character icon, she has a charge bar. This is bottled heat, and there are multiple ways to accumulate it. The first way is through her off-field attack, special attack Corrosive Flash, and X special attack Crimson Vortex. In reality, the only difference between these two attacks is that as long as you have the energy on her energy bar, which is about half, you'll perform Crimson Vortex instead of Corrosive Flash. Another way to get bottled heat is with her X special attack, Watch Your Step. So if she's on field and you have the energy, you can press your X special attack. She'll do a sweeping laser attack, and if you don't follow up, she actually falls over, which is quite hilarious, but you can immediately follow up this attack with the 5th hit of the basic attack. And also take note that she does have just a regular basic attack 5. It doesn't give you any bottled heat, but I thought I would just cover it. The last two ways to get bottled heat is with her chain attack, Overheated Barrel, and her ultimate, Dance with Fire. Now obviously these will both deal high damage, and a thing to note with her ultimate is that when you activate it, right after, it will trigger a quick assist to your next character. Once you accumulate enough bottled heat to where the charge bar goes from blue to that red, orange fire color, we can now perform her X special attack Heat Charge. All you have to do to activate the skill is hold your special attack button. This will consume the 100 bottled heat, and it will fire a laser forward that actually scales in damage. When the attack starts, it will actually trigger a quick assist to your next character, and if you're attacked while firing, it will actually parry the enemy attack and immediately increase the firepower of the laser. When the laser reaches its max firing duration, it automatically activates X special attack Fiery Eruption. And another thing that I've noticed with the laser at its, max firing power is that it pretty much interrupts any boss that you're fighting. Now that laser from X special attack Heat Charge leads back into her core passive, so as long as it hits an enemy, all squad members gain a buff called Zeroed In for 12 seconds. Zeroed In initially increases agent attack by 280 at max core skill, but there is a way to increase it. This is where the energy regen stat comes into play. So if it's greater than or equal to 1.6, for every 0.1 initial energy regen above this threshold, the attack increases by an additional 20 up to a max of 700. For those of you confused by the math, all in all, you're going to need at least 3.7 energy regen to get the full benefit of this buff. Also, when an agent with Zeroed In triggers an aftershock, their Zeroed In duration extends by 4 seconds up to a maximum extension of 20 seconds. And for her additional ability, Forged in Flames, all you need in your squad is a stun or support character to activate this. Aftershock damage dealt by agents with Zeroed In ignores 25% of defense. I know there's a lot of information with all of her skills, but in reality, her kit is quite easy to use.